How's it going, YouTube? I'm back, walking on a treadmill. This is why I'm moving all the time, and I'm here with a book recommendation for you guys. Since I've been asked, hey man, what is the most cost-efficient way to learn poker these days? Because PIO Solver is so expensive, etc. And I'm gonna share that with you guys in this video. So, first of all, don't read the freaking Razor's Edge and books like that. They're outdated. They're really not what can make you a great player. Go ahead and read a book from 2017, namely No Limit Holdem for advanced players. If you really want to step up your game, you want to get some great fundamentals. And Matthew Janda in this new book in 2017 really does a great job trying to explain, things about No Limit Holdem in a more in-depth way. He also has some pretty good quizzes in the book that, for example, this here, about his concepts. For example, he says, are the following ranges mostly linear, condensed, or polarized? And he gives you some examples. You can answer it for yourself. Okay? So, by following this book step for step, not only will you clear up some misunderstandings you had in No Limit Holdem, but also understand, key tools that are used these days, such as PIO Solver, etc., in more in depth, because he's talking about Poker Snowy, PIO Solver, etc. Let me just quickly show you that. The index, he has Poker Snowy in there, PIO Solver, bet sizing, why, reasons for betting, which is really fundamentally different from what everyone was basically talking about the last few years. People always say, hey, you have to bet as a bluff or for value, which is not really true. You can just bet, in case you win, which is basically a new way of saying, okay, you can bet very small in position most of the time, trying to fold out, some equity. And even if you get called, sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose. But the main concept is, you get some protection of your bet, but you're not really classifying your hand as a bluff or for value. So let's say the board is 10, 7, 4 deuce, and you have pocket nines, and, you're in position and you don't really know whether 9 is a bet or a value or a bluff. So are you gonna always check 9s? No, of course not. You want to bet those 9s some of the time, maybe for a smaller sizing. Otherwise you're only gonna get called by 10s or by better hands. But you just want to bet 9s in order to fold out the king, queen, king, jack, etc. So it offers you a little protection, but you're not really classifying 9s as a bluff or as a value bet. I guess it's mostly value, but it could be called by 10-7, but 10-8 suited or something in case you were behind. So you're betting, for some protection and in case you win. So this is something Matthew Janda does really great in this book, and that's why I'm recommending it to you guys. As I said before, don't really go for books like The Razor's Edge. This is really one of the only books that I've read like 3 years ago, and I think it was more or less a little bit of waste of time. Even back then, I think, skill-wise, I didn't really need the advice that was in this book. And however, when it comes to, this book by Matthew Janda, it's really the opposite. If you want to check out the author of this book, go to Janda87's YouTube channel, link below, and the video where he has an interview with Matthew Janda about this book and is recommending it for his viewers as well. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions about it, and see you next time.